Joining us this morning for an early show exclusive interview from Los Angeles, attorney Tom Mesereau, who defended Jackson against child molestation charges in 2005. Good morning, Mr. Mesereau.
Morning, Maggie.
For days now, we've heard the Jackson family express outrage over the fact that the charge will be involuntary manslaughter versus second-degree murder. Is their anger justified? Did the DA get the charge wrong based on the evidence?
Well, I'm not part of the investigation, but based on what I know, I think the prosecutors have to be very careful what they charge. If they charge murder and can't prove it, and proving it means proving every element of the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. If they can't prove it, he could end up walking on involuntary manslaughter and murder because jurors don't like to see prosecutors overcharge cases. They've got to try the case in the courtroom, so they've got to be extra careful what they do.
What lessons do you think that the LA DA has learned from prosecuting so many high-profile cases in the last couple of years? O.J. Simpson, Phil Spector, Robert Blake.
Well, first of all, in the O.J. Simpson case, they filed the case too quickly. They hadn't completed their investigation. They hadn't completed their forensic tests. The defense rushed them to trial, and they were not fully prepared. In the Robert Blake case, the L.A. District Attorney's Office tried to learn the lesson from Simpson. They didn't file the case for a year after a thorough nationwide investigation. Unfortunately, forensics didn't link Mr. Blake to the crime, and a lot of their witnesses were poor. In the Phil Spector case, they did charge second-degree murder. They did charge him with a conscious disregard for the victim's safety by pulling a gun on her, and apparently they could prove that he pulled guns on people many times. They still got a hung jury the first time. They did convict him the second time. I think what they've learned is that when you're under a microscope, when the nation, the world is watching your every move, you have to be extra careful and make sure it doesn't affect your decisions. You've got to focus on the case like you would any other case, whether it's high profile or not.
All right, Tom Mesereau, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.